I see it in your eyes. Yeah, I can read the signs. You need to get away. It's time we make a change. Oh, you know you'll always have me.
Okay, hi. So I'm just here really quickly to do an intro for this very chaotic reading challenge vlog, whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what to call it at this point either. If you think you're confused, I am confused, okay? I don't know what's going on. So let me just quickly break this vlog down for you. So this vlog was originally supposed to be a reading challenge vlog of me reading for 48 hours, but not reading over 48 hours, reading for 48 hours, as in timing 48 hours exactly on my phone, in which every single minute of that 48 hours I am reading. So it was never going to happen over like a weekend, over like exactly 48 hours, like day wise, if that makes sense, because I'm not going to stay awake for 48 hours reading, like, let's be honest. So my initial intentions were to do it for like maybe 4 days, sleep and then time, read, sleep, time, read, that kind of thing. Didn't really happen. I got very busy the weekend I was doing this, and then the following days I was working in the bookstore, having like issues, and yeah, it just wasn't a vibe. So yes, I started filming this vlog with the intention of reading for 48 hours. It went on for a while, we're talking like a week, and I didn't even get halfway to 24 hours. And then in the end I was like, okay, let's just do 24 hours, let's just get there and then call it a day. So you're gonna hear me throughout the rest of this vlog saying like 48 hours and blah blah blah, and then eventually I'm like, just forget it, let's do 24. So if you're confused, don't be. It's technically a 24-hour reading challenge that originally started out as a 48-hour reading challenge. So I hope that kind of clears everything up. I hope you guys still enjoyed this video. I did manage to read about 5 books during this video, and I had a really fun time. There's some nice b-roll, some nice vibes. You're going to see Tilly and Toby, you're going to see Frankie. Yeah, it was just a fun little vlog. So this vlog is very long, but I hope you guys stick to the end and you do enjoy it, and I will let you now watch the rest of the vlog. Hi guys. So you guys probably will have just, oh my god, so you probably will have just seen an intro from me, because I haven't filmed one yet, and it's currently 9:30 in the evening and I've not started reading yet. I've not started this readathon, I've not done anything. I'm absolutely frozen because it's so cold. So I'm going to put the heat on. I'm going to make me and Jamie a hot drink to warm us up and give us some caffeine. And I think I'm going to start reading. Now, I'm not planning to stay up late tonight because I want to make the most of tomorrow. So I want to get up early tomorrow if I can and like read from early on. But I am not going to do a conventional 24-hour readathon, 48-hour readathon. I am instead going to make sure I do read for an actual 48 hours this time in comparison to last time. So I am planning to use the timer thing and read for exactly 48 hours. So this isn't going to be done within 48 hours, like day wise. It will be done like maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll be doing this on Monday as well, as long as I actually physically read for 48 hours exactly. So I hope that makes sense. I've seen a lot of other people do this on BookTube and it just looks like so much more fun, and I just really want to do it, so I'm going to. I'm literally shaking, like I'm so cold. But yeah, I'm going to make us a hot drink anyways, and then I'm going to start reading. I'm not sure what I'm going to read first and how much I'll get read. Maybe I'll only read like a chapter and then go to bed. But I feel like I should just start with something and then I will sleep and then have a full day of reading tomorrow. Hey guys, so it is Saturday now and it's currently 1 p.m. so yeah, I didn't get up as early as I'd intended to. I've had like a horrible stomachache all morning, so I've not long gotten ready and to head out to a local city, I guess you could call it. To pick up a book I've reserved because it is a book that is no longer available for us to order. It's the only one left in the whole entire company and I need to pick that up, so I'm going to do that today. But I did finish, well I did start and finish my first book of the readathon last night. So my camera died before I could actually update you guys as to what I'd read, but I started and finished Lemon, which is this book here, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get to this, but I did. I don't know why, I just kind of felt drawn to it and I read it. So yeah, this book was 147 pages long. Yeah, 147 pages long, and I really did enjoy this. I gave it 3 stars. This wasn't what I expected it to be. I was expecting a kind of psychological thriller kind of vibe, and it isn't really that. It starts off going in one direction and then kind of changes direction halfway through, and this is more about the kind of people who are involved in this murder of this young teenage beauty. I think she's a teenager, and basically how their lives were affected by it afterwards and kind of what happened to them. We kind of get hints as to what actually happened to her, but we never get like an actual conclusion, and that bit kind of annoyed me because I wanted to know exactly what happened. I thought that's what was going to be explained and it kind of really wasn't. So yeah, I don't know, like there's ramblings from someone who kind of doesn't sound very stable, so you don't know if you can kind of trust what they're saying, and yeah, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But the writing was really good. There were so many stunning quotes in here and just general like really nice writing, so I really did enjoy this. I gave it 3 stars. So that's my first book finished, and I have been doing the timer when I have been reading, so I haven't done any reading yet today. I very briefly like read a page of one of those manga you saw in the footage before, but I didn't actually like read any more than that after that. So I have been doing my timer and it didn't take me very long to read that book at all. I actually read that quite fast for me. So at the moment, I don't know how I'm going to show this because I've got my ring light on and my screen's really dirty on my phone. But this is the timer at the moment. So I've been reading for 1.5 hours in total. And obviously we have 48 hours of reading to do. So yeah, kind of hard. But like I said, I'm going to go out and I do plan to sit and read and hopefully like read a decent amount, but I do have a few places I need to go to, so yeah, not good. And I think me and Jamie are also gonna go and get some Korean food because I'm just craving like a really nice like broth or ramen and rice and just all of the good stuff. Like I'm just craving it so bad right now, so we might go and get Korean food as well, which will probably take a while because it's usually really busy, especially on the weekend. But yeah, those are my plans anyway, so even if I have to continue reading past Sunday, that's fine. I will continue the hours on Monday as well, but as long as I do read for an actual 48 hours, because I want to know how much I'm capable of reading in 48 hours, like the actual hours, not just like a 48-hour period, if that makes sense. So yes, that's my kind of a reading update. So 1 book down, and then I'm probably maybe going to read some more of Zodiac Academy book 4 on my Kindle because I haven't picked that up for a few days. I'm like 120 pages into that, so I definitely do want to read some more of that, so I might do that. But I need to decide out of these books which I am going to take out with me today to read, because I don't know, I'm desperately like in the mood to read this. However, I just don't know if realistically I will be able to get a massive chunk of this read today, or just generally like this weekend. So I don't know. But then Verity, I keep picking this up all the time and not reading it. I did this during the last readathon, so I do really want to read this. So maybe I will take this one and try to finally get this book read and hopefully enjoy it. It will be my first Coho book, so I think maybe I will just take both of these, and then I may take a manga, but maybe not one of the ones I showed you guys. I might take Demon Slayer Volume 1 because I really want to read that. I have the second volume, but I don't have the third volume yet. So I don't know whether to, but I might do that as well because I kind of want to read manga. But yes, anyways, I have no other reading updates. I'm going to go and sort myself out and get ready to leave, and then probably start one of these books. I'm thinking I'll probably start Verity, but I really don't know. But yes, I will update you guys later when I get home. Because it's so late in the afternoon now and we obviously have to travel there and stuff, I probably won't be back home till quite late this evening. So I will update you guys then what I have been up to, reading, all that good stuff. Yeah, but for now we read one book and we're only an hour and a half into the 48-hour readathon, so I'm really happy with that. I'm hoping that I can read a lot. Oh, I also forgot to mention I am going to be listening to this on audio whilst I'm out, so I'm halfway through this and I definitely do want to finish this book, so I'm going to listen to the audiobook for this whilst we're out, which is This Woven Kingdom. I am still reading this, my Patreon buddy read that was from last month, but I really want to DNF it. I'm just not enjoying it, but I just like, I can't bring myself to do that. I just can't DNF it. I need to see this through, so I'm still trying to get through it, and I'm just not liking it at all. It's definitely sitting around 2 stars for me at the moment, but yeah, maybe it'll pick up in the second half. We've only had one action scene happen in the entire book and with like over 200 pages in, so yeah, hopefully there's gonna be some action, some romance, some plot, but we'll see. I'm halfway through this, so I'm gonna listen to this audiobook whilst I'm out, hopefully get a decent amount of this read, but I will let you guys know later. But yes, that is finally all of the updates and reading plans at the moment. I'm gonna go to the bookstore, get Korean food, maybe go to the manga / comic book store as well. And yeah, I will, don't know why I'm doing this in my hands, so I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye for now. And Frankie also says bye. Frankie! Frankie! Bye.
Taking a ride to Jonah Lake 눈치 보면서 들어가야 할 때 찾아 나머진 바빠 개설레임 바꾸는 사람들 시간만 지나가 자신감 가지고 해와 그냥 천천히 들어가야 해 어쩔 때는
I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. Okay, hey guys, so it's much later in the day and I didn't actually end up doing any reading whilst we're out. I literally read like 2 pages of Verity. I don't know for sure if I actually want to read that right now. It's currently 10 to 10 and I have literally only been reading for like 2-ish hours in total for this readathon so far, which I know is really bad, but I've just had so many things to do and I just haven't ended up reading. So in total I've read for 2 hours and 5 minutes, but this isn't quite accurate because I did forget to put it on when I started reading the Seance Tea Party. So this is probably about 2.5 hours I would say I have read for. So I still obviously have a lot of hours left. So I have finished my second book of the readathon, which is the Seance Tea Party. This is a graphic novel. I don't know why I've gone out of focus, my camera just hates me today. And I'm gonna have to give this, I think, 5 stars because it was just so cute, heartwarming, sad and beautiful all at once. The illustrations in here are gorgeous, like literally some of the best I've ever seen in a graphic novel. I just really enjoyed this so much. It was just such a fun story. Essentially we follow a girl who's 12 years old and she is struggling to kind of transition into her teen years, and she's kind of like realizing that she's going from a child now and growing up into becoming a teenager and all these different things that come with it. All of her friends have kind of matured and changed and she still feels like a child, and it's basically about her and her loneliness, and she ends up kind of conjuring up this ghost that she actually knew when she was younger but thought was her imaginary friend, and this ghost kind of helps her to find her way, and it's just such a really nice story. And we find out like the ghost story, more about the ghost. We also like see the main character kind of growing, and it's just a really lovely story. It's so nice. I really enjoyed this. I love the spooky vibes in this book as well. So yeah, I'm definitely going to give this 5 stars and I would highly recommend this book. It was just so cute. So yeah, I have finished 2 books now and I'm debating what to start next. I was thinking of starting Center next by Junji Ito, which is a manga collection, and this is like a sci-fi alien-esque kind of vibe story, and it is on my TBR for this month, so it will be really good to read this. So I might read this, but then I kind of want to start an actual book, so I'm tempted to start Gallant, but it is my Patreon buddy read and I just don't know if I'm in like the right mood for it. And again, Verity, I just don't know if I'm feeling in the mood for like a thriller vibe or not. So I think it is a toss-up between November 9 or Love on the Brain. I don't know. I think maybe we'll start Love on the Brain because I'm kind of feeling like I'm in a romance mood, but I'm also kind of feeling Verity, so I really don't know. Maybe I will read like the first chapter of each of these books and then decide which one like I am like most like excited about and go from there. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I am starting to feel really tired, so I'm hoping to get a bit more reading done and then I will go to bed and chat to you guys in the next clip or just like another time. I don't know if there'll be any b-roll after this clip, I don't know. But I'm tired and I do want to go to bed soon, and I do want to spend like the majority of tomorrow reading and really like smash out like a lot of hours. But obviously this is now going to run into Monday, which is fine, like I can do that. It kind of sucks that I couldn't do it across like the weekend, but I just want to try and challenge myself to actually read for 48 hours and see how much I can actually get through. So yeah, that's why I'm doing the timer thing and actually reading for the full 48 hours so that I can see how much I'm able to read then. And I just think it's a fun challenge. I've seen lots of other people do this rather than just like filming a vlog over a 48-hour period and reading for maybe like half of it or less. Like I actually want to read for the 48 hours. So yeah, that's what we're going to do anyways. Like I said, got a lot to catch up on. So I'm going to start, I think, these books and see which one I feel like I most want to read. Or maybe I will read this manga and then I'll probably go to bed. So yeah, I will update you guys soon. But that's everything for now. And here's Frank asleep. guys, sorry about the really bad lighting, but I can't bother to turn on my ring light and I'm sat by the window. I'm just gonna go with it. So I didn't end up reading anything else last night, and I have still read, I think, let me just check the timer because I am not very good at this timer business. So it's 2:05, but I forgot to put it on for like half an hour, so it should be at like 2.5 hours. But then I listened to my audiobook while I got ready today for an hour, and I forgot to put the timer on. I think it was a little bit less than an hour, but I'm just going to call it an hour anyways. So I would say this needs to be on 3.5 hours. So I think later I will let it run for like an hour and a half so that it actually like sets properly. But essentially I've only read 3.5 hours since Friday, which is really, really bad. But yeah, it's just not been a good weekend. So yes, I am still going to do the whole 48-hour thing. Like I've said, we're just going to do it across a few days, but actually read for 48 hours like in total and see how much reading I do in 48 hours. And yeah, it's already like halfway through the day now and I've just like been exhausted. And like I said, I've gotten ready, I've listened to my audiobook, and that's about it. So I'm hoping to make up for it today, and I think I'm going to start Love on the Brain. Everyone wanted me to start Verity when I did like the poll thing for it, but I don't think I'm in the mood for it. I think I am in the mood to start this. This isn't on my TBR for the month because I forgot to add it on there, so I'm still going to count it as reading a book on my TBR, which is what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I think I will probably start this. I'm really, really excited to read this. I ended up on Ali Hazelwood TikTok this morning, so it's definitely put me in the mood to read it, so I think that I will. And yeah, reading updates, I listened to an hour or so of the audiobook for This Woven Kingdom this morning, and it's definitely picked up. I'll give it that, but I'm still just not invested in the characters. I just feel like the pacing's all wrong, like things are rushed, things aren't flushed out properly. I feel like we're getting a mix of two different kind of writing styles at once. I don't really like the kind of, what's the word? Not narration, but the actual like speech, like the way the characters are talking. Way these characters converse is consistent throughout the book. However, I feel like it's at odds with the writing style of the rest of the book, which is why I'm just not gelling with it. And like I said, the characters are just so like 2D, if that makes sense. Like there's just nothing to them. But I am now on page 234, not 200, 344. So I've read quite a bit more now, and I don't have like too much left. But I just like, I don't know, like there's only been one big action scene in this whole book, which, like, you know, and then now we finally kind of got into like the romance, but it's like a very, I don't know what the word is, but yeah, it's just it just doesn't feel like it flows, and it all just feels, I don't know, I don't have words. But basically I'm not really enjoying this, unfortunately. It's not like a really bad book, and like I said, I think maybe it's the writing style, or maybe if I read this a different time or physically read it, maybe I'd enjoy it more, but I don't think so. But yeah, I'm just not really having the best time with this, but I really want to finish it. So I'm planning to hopefully finish this today, or get like a lot more done. I need to go out and run an errand. I have a book to pick up at the bookstore, so I need to go and pick that up, and then I will come back, hopefully read for a bit, and then I need to go to my parents' house for dinner, and then hopefully come back and do loads of reading. So yes, those are the plans today. That's my reading update. So essentially 3.5 hours in, 2 books down, and a chunk of my audiobook down, which is really, really good. So I'm very, very happy about that. My reading has been like okay, but I really want to read like an actual full novel, which I think is going to be the Ali Hazelwood. So yes, anyways, I'm going to go and sort myself out to go and pick up the book before Everywhere closes. I am just feeling so tired today. I've not been sleeping for a couple of weeks now, so I have like comfy clothes on. We're staying in comfies today, and hopefully we're going to nail the reading. I want to get so much reading done the next like 2 to 3 days. Like I want to read like at least 3 books. Like I really, really do want to read a lot and get back into the reading vibe. So yes, anyways, I will chat to you guys a bit later, but for now that's kind of all of my updates. So goodbye for now. lot later, and sorry if you can hear my Interstellar ASMR room in the background. It's like one of my favourite soundtracks of all time. Just obsessed. And I'm sorry that I look very rough right now, but I thought the Interstellar soundtrack was appropriate because it's space themed, and I'm going to be reading this book now, which is Ali Hazelwood's Love on the Brain, and this is a NASA romance. Enemies to the lovers. Just so freaking excited. Hope I don't get copyrighted for that background music, but I did finish reading a book since I last spoke to you guys. I'll pop it on the screen here because I cannot be bothered to get up and go and get it off my shelf. I gave it 2 stars in the end on Goodreads, and this was an Amanda Lovelace poetry book. And for those of you who've watched my last few videos, you guys know I've been reading a lot of her poetry recently, and I really enjoy it. But this one was just not it for me. I couldn't really relate to any of it. A lot of it is about heartbreak, and it's also about abuse and abusive relationships, and also being quite a toxic person yourself, and just a lot of it I genuinely couldn't really relate to. It was very, I don't know, it was more like teenish as well. Like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it just wasn't for me. I just didn't really enjoy it that much. There were some really good poems in there, I'm not gonna lie, so I would probably rate it like a 2.5/2.75 stars generally, but I just couldn't bring myself to give it 3 stars on Goodreads, so I gave it 2. Like I said, just not my favourite. It's not a bad poetry book. I would definitely recommend it to people, although lots of trigger warnings, but I feel like for a lot of people it probably would be quite like a good collection of poetry, especially if you're able to relate to some of it and things like that. It's just, for me personally, I just didn't really enjoy it. Like I said though, I would still recommend it. So yeah, I gave that 2 stars, and I think that was like 140ish pages. I don't know what my time is on. I've left it on. But it's on probably nearly 5 hours now, or maybe over 5 hours. But yes, anyways, finished 3 books so far. We're like 5 hours down. Poetry book, a graphic novel, and a fiction. I don't know why I did 4, but yeah, 3 books so far. So we're going strong, we're going good. So yeah, I'm going to start this. I'm definitely not going to stay up and read all of this. I'm just going to start it, and then I'm going to go to bed and read tomorrow. So like I said, this vlog isn't across like 2 days. This is just a 48-hour of reading vlog. So I'm going to start this. We're going to see how far we got. I might only read the first chapter. I don't know, we'll see. I'm very tired because I got woken up at 3 AM, so yay. Let's hope I can stay awake to read the first chapter. I don't think the first chapter is too long. Okay, I lied. Please don't tell me this is a book with very long chapters. I hate long chapters. Okay, so chapter 2 isn't too long. It's 16 pages, so that's fine. So yeah, we're going to start this book. I'm going to not annotate it because it's a proof, but I am going to sticky tab it. And I have these cute little tabs that I got on Amazon. So yes, let's get started. Oh, I'm so excited.
Second chance, we messed it up, torn apart in every way, ruined the romance in a slow-mo dance. Now we're going under, we're sitting out finally. Give it all up, set me free. You already took all the best of me. We're sitting out finally. Give it all up, set me free. You know the one day I will. Get you off my mind, get you off my mind, get you off my mind, mind. Cause there's love in acting kind, love in acting kind.
Okay, hey guys, so I've read the first chapter of Love on the Brain, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I just haven't got like a proper sense of the main character yet, so I'm hoping that we get to know her a bit more in the next chapters. But yeah, it's quite late now, so I'm gonna actually go and get into bed. I'm gonna read in bed for a bit, so I'm gonna sign today off here, and hopefully tomorrow's a day where I actually do read all day and get a lot of the hours done. So let's hope that is the case. I'm just really busy at the moment, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now and hopefully read a little bit more in bed. So yes, good night, and I will update you guys tomorrow. And fingers crossed we can finally get a lot of reading done and finish another book. So yes, good night, and I will speak to you soon. Hi guys, so it has been a while. Okay, so firstly, ignore the background. My parents are currently redecorating. I'm staying at my parents' house for the weekend, dog sitting the pugs, so you'll probably see them in this vlog if you're new here. I do have 2 pugs who live with my parents, Tilly and Toby, but if you're not new here then you guys will be familiar with them. But yes, they're probably going to feature in this vlog. You're probably going to hear them in the background every few seconds because they do not leave me alone and they're very loud. But yes, anyways, so this video has not gone to plan. So it is the following weekend now, and I honestly don't even know when the last clip of this vlog even was, like what my last update was. I think I've finished 3 books so far during this. And Tilly, so yeah, as I was saying, I think I finished 3 books during this vlog so far, and I had done approximately 7.5 hours worth of reading, but my timer has reset. I think I'm gonna double check now, but I put it in my notes that I'd done roughly 7.5 hours of reading so far. Tilly's crying because she wants to stand on top of the table and she knows she's not allowed. So yeah, I did 7.5 hours previously, and this vlog just didn't go to plan. I just had a really busy weekend. This week generally has just not been it. I've been very busy with work and just not feeling like 100%. I'm very exhausted, so I didn't continue on through Monday and the rest of the week, I don't think. So, oh great, now Tilly wants to play with this toy. So I thought I would try to continue it now. So like I said in the start of this video, this vlog isn't done over a 48-hour period. It is me timing 48 hours exactly worth of reading, if that makes sense, because I want to read for 48 hours and see how many books I'm capable of reading during 48 hours, like actually timing it, not necessarily doing it over a 48-hour period, if that makes sense. So I've seen a lot of people do this and it just seems fun. So yeah, we're continuing on with that. I've done 7.5 hours so far, so I have a lot of hours left, and it is currently, wow, she's on the table. Are you okay? You're not allowed on the table. Tilly, you're not allowed on the table. That's very naughty. Down. Down. She's so... Oh, Tilly, no, stop licking me. She's so naughty. I don't even remember what I was saying, but essentially I'm going to continue on the readathon now. I still have a lot of hours left. Today is Sunday. It's currently 11, so I'm going to try and read for most of today, time as much as I can, and then I'll probably read tomorrow. And I have a couple of other days off as well before I work in the bookshop, so probably maybe tomorrow I'll also do this because I'm also at my parents. I am gonna try and get loads of reading done today. I am in a manga mood, but I haven't brought that many manga with me. Of course, in typical Jodie fashion, I have brought a lot of books with me. Like, don't get me wrong, I brought a lot, which I will show you. But I am in like a manga graphic novel mood as well at the moment, so I may read some of those. But I am just so distracted by BTS right now, and they just announced a comeback happening in June. And recently, like, I have fully joined ARMY. Like, I am just obsessed with BTS, especially Tae. I love him. But yeah, like literally that's probably another reason why I've hardly been reading, is because I just literally scroll on the internet watching fan cams of Tae. So yeah. So hopefully today I don't get distracted by BTS and all of the stuff that's going on in the BTS fandom right now, and I can focus on reading. So yes, anyways, my point is I am gonna be reading this book today. So I did start this during this 48-hour readathon thing, and I have read a lot more since, but I didn't time it. But I read this over about an hour, I would say, because I read some last night for about an hour. So I'm gonna add that onto the timer as well, so it'd be about 8.5 hours now, and then we'll like start the timer from there and see how we get on. But yeah, this is Love on the Brain by Ellie Hazelwood. This is her newest romance novel that will be coming out in August of this year. Very lucky to have received this proof, and you guys will have already seen this in the previous clips. But I'm now on page 110 and I am really enjoying it so far. Very predictable though, I must say. Like, within the first few pages I already know what's gonna go down. I already know what's gonna happen. We already know why the guy is the way he is. It's just so obvious, and yeah, that's my only complaint. But besides that, I am really enjoying it so far, and I'm excited to see where this is going to go. So yeah, I'm 110 pages into this, so not very far at all. So I'm planning to read a lot of this today, maybe even read the whole book, we'll see, and get loads done. Look how many tabs are in this already. It's absolutely a joke, but yeah, like that's a lot of tabs. So yeah, I'm going to continue reading this and hopefully read a lot of it today, if not all of it, and then may pick up like a poetry or a manga. We'll see how I'm feeling. But yeah, it's a really nice day today, so I'm going to sit outside, I'm going to read. I just need to figure out where all the like cushions and stuff are for the outdoor furniture, because I don't know where they are now, and I'm also low-key kind of scared to get them out in case there's any spiders, so I may just sit on the floor until someone replies to my message and lets me know where they are. But yes, anyways, I've rambled for long enough. I'm sorry this vlog is a mess. It is very reflective right now of me and my life, so yeah, like let's just let the chaos ensue. Hope I get some reading done, have a chill time. This vlog's gonna be very long, and yeah, I will update you guys in a little bit with a reading update.
To see from the moment we arrived, Cornelia, you are one who will survive.
Okay, hi guys, so we're now 9.5 hours in, and I am now on page 170 of this book here, and I'm really enjoying it. It's really good, and some interesting things have happened and some really cute moments, and I've added a lot more tabs. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. So I'm nearly halfway through now, so I think maybe, I don't know, how long will it take me? I think it will probably take me at least 3 hours to read the rest of this book, because I am a slow reader, and this book is like, I think if I get to page, it was like 175 is roughly halfway, so excuse you Tilly. So I feel like, yeah, I need to read like, wait, how many pages is that? I have like at least 150 pages left, like over 150 pages, so I do feel like it's probably going to take me at least 3 hours to actually read the rest of this book, but I really do want to read this and finish this book today now, hopefully. So Jamie's probably going to be here soon as well. I'm obviously going to have like dinner and stuff, and like I want to spend some time with him, so I do need to try and like read as much as possible before he comes around. Hopefully, like I said, can finish this tonight. So yeah, we're nearly halfway now, and we are 9.5 hours in, so I will probably chat to you guys in a little while. I just wanted to check in and say we are making progress finally, so yeah, I will talk to you later, and hopefully I'm at least at the 200 page mark by then. Like, let's hope so. I just realized I probably actually have 200 pages of this book left. I don't know, but I have a lot of pages left still, so yeah, I will update you guys very soon. So, reading update. I finished the book. So we're currently 12 hours and 45 minutes into the readathon now. And I mean, to be exact, if I get my thing up, because I've worked all out together, but this is what like the actual timer thing is on, and then the hours I'd already done. So it works out as about 12 hours and 45 minutes in total. So we're getting there slowly. It's currently 7:30 in the evening, so I didn't read for a while Jamie was here and stuff, and I've had like some work bits to do today and things like that. So yeah, but I finished the book, and I was going to give this 4.75 stars to be exact, but then the ending, and I just like smiling so much, and I didn't really expect the little plot twist that happened in here, so I had to give it 5 stars. It was just really good. I really enjoyed this. definitely go and pick it up. I actually think I love this more than The Love Hypothesis. The main character is so much funnier and quirkier, and the love interest I definitely preferred here. This was just so much better, like so much better than Love Hypothesis, and I love The Love Hypothesis. I can't even speak. I love The Love Hypothesis, so yeah, this was just so good. Like, look how many tabs I've put in this book. Like, you guys honestly can't even like tell because they're like weird ones, but honestly I've tabbed so much in this book. It was just so good. It was funny, it was heartwarming, it had loads of kind of cool kind of side topics going on, and like lots of important discussions going on as well about how women are treated in lots of industries, how women are treated specifically in the kind of scientific industry as well. There's a lot of discussions on like misogyny and sexism, and lots of other things in here as well. So it had lots of important things in here. It was also really like fun and endearing rom-com, and yeah, like I said, I just really loved the main character, the love interest, the side characters. It was just so good. Like, honestly, so good. I'm so happy that I read this, and I'm hopefully gonna write like a mini review for this because I need to review it before it comes out because I was very kindly sent this. So yeah, absolutely love this. 5 out of 5 stars, highly recommend. So yes, we are down another book. So I think this is the, is this the 4th or the 5th book? I've read Lemon, Amanda Lovelace poetry book, and a graphic novel, I think. Yes, I think this is the 4th book of the readathon. So I'm not sure what I'm going to read next. I'm going to make a cup of tea right now, as usual. So let's make a cup of tea together while I talk. Also, these tea bags, by the way, I'll show them now once I get them out. These are the best. Like, this is the nicest tea I've ever had. This is so close to the Waterstones Loose Leaf tea. Like, this is like god tier of teas, like, honestly. This was £2 just for 15 tea bags, so yeah, pricey but worth it. Like, honestly, the nicest English breakfast tea ever, and honestly highly recommend. And it's one of those teas that comes with a little string, which I really like, but honestly it's so nice. I love it. But yes, anyways, reading wise, I don't know what to read now because, like I said, it's 7:30 and I am quite sleepy because Tilly and Toby have been sleeping on the bed with me every single night because they are very needy and they are bed hoggers. So my back hurts, I've barely slept for 2 nights, I am tired, but I also am kind of in a reading mood. So I'm either going to start another like novel or like romance book, or I will read like a manga or graphic novel. I'm not too sure, or maybe I will read like a manga or graphic novel and then move on to another book. I'm not too sure what I want to do yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to read. Might go for like a little bubble bath or something like that, and I'm going to continue reading tomorrow as well, and hopefully like just get somewhere near the 48-hour mark. But yeah, it's really fun to like actually be reading for 48 hours and seeing how much I'm gonna be able to read. Like, I'm excited to test myself. I know this is not the most kind of common way to do a readathon, but I think it's interesting and I'm having a fun time. So yeah, and also you're not always in the reading mood for like a whole 24-hour 48-hour period. Like, there's going to be parts of that where you probably can't be bothered reading, so it's fun to do it over 48 hours where you can choose like and put the timer on when you're doing it, because then you're in a reading mood and you're actually enjoying what you're reading. So yes, anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling and go and finish making my tea and then hopefully pick out a new book. So I'll let you guys know what I end up reading or choose, whatever. But yes, that's my update for now. Goodbye. Okay, hi guys, I've currently got you balancing on the back of my chair, so hopefully it doesn't fall. Please ignore the mess behind me. Okay, so firstly, I am a failure. I failed my own reading challenge. It's all my own fault. So yeah, I was originally supposed to time myself for 48 hours exactly, and this has gone on for over a week now, and I'm currently, I think, at like 13 hours or something. It's just not gonna happen. This vlog, I've already edited most of it now. We're already sitting on 45 minutes long, not even halfway through the time. Like, let's be honest here, this vlog would be like 2 hours long if I continued it, and you know, so yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. I am instead gonna try and get to the 24-hour mark, I think, because I feel like that's doable. We're halfway to that point, so I think I can at least do that, and I will just like quickly time it and like show you guys, like that kind of thing, like not make this vlog too long. It's probably going to be close to an hour long, but if you're still watching, thank you, well done. Amazing concentration and dedication to this vlog for watching it this far. So sorry that this has been a fail, but yeah, I think I was a bit too ambitious and too busy to have tried to do this in like a week. It sounds really bad, but I just haven't had the time to be able to actually physically read for 48 hours this week. So I definitely do plan to redo this in the future, but do it as a 24-hour one and do it like physically reading for 24 hours and time it across like maybe 2 days and do it like that. But yeah, like this just didn't go to plan. Failed my own reading challenge, but you know, we move, we keep going, it's fine. I still finished 4 books so far. I'm really happy with that. 4 books in half of 24 hours is really good. So yeah, we're gonna try and keep it going. So I'm gonna do some reading today and then probably tomorrow, and then we'll call it a day and hope that I've done 24 hours worth of reading. Although I don't know if the thumbnail of this video is going to say 48 hours, 24, I don't know what it's going to say, because the whole way through all the footage you guys have already seen, I keep saying 48 hours because I was planning to do that. So yeah, obviously not happening anymore. So I don't know which books I am going to read today. I think potentially we will finish the audiobook for this book here, which yes, I'm still reading and not loving. I have over 100 pages left of this book, which is probably a few hours in audio. So maybe we can like somehow finish reading this tonight, and then that'll be another book finished during this vlog. I just want to get that book finished. I've been trying to read it for like 2 months now and I just absolutely hate it. So yeah, there's that. I think maybe we'll go for at least one graphic novel or manga because I'm in that mood. I really want to read one. I have a few exciting ones I want to get to, and they're just going to be nice to break it up for me and get me maybe like into the vibe to read a lot. So yeah, I think we're going to do that, which will probably be either Fruit Basket volume 1, but this is the collector's edition, so I think this has like several volumes in it. It is quite chunky, so we might read this, and then I want to try and maybe read like a book, like start a book or something. So I'm gonna go for like a shortish one, although I really want to read the fine print, but I don't know if I will binge read it. I don't know. No, I think we'll leave that. I think I'm being too ambitious. Maybe we'll finally pick up The Mistake by Ellie Kennedy. I've been trying to read this book for a while and I really want to get on with this series because I loved The Deal, but I just really don't really like the guy character in here, and essentially he is in love with his best friend's girlfriend, and this isn't like about that romance, this is about a romance he has with someone else. But like I tried to read it, and because that's the vibe at the start, it's just so hard for me to read and I don't like it. So I need to get through that and read this. I've heard that this is genuinely really good when you get past that part, but this is 283 pages long, so it's definitely doable, but I just struggle to actually start it. So yeah, maybe I'll read this one because it will be like quite an easy read. So yeah, I think we're at like 13 hours and 45 minutes in total. So I still obviously have like half of that. Wait, how long do I have left? I can't do maths apparently at all during this whole vlog. We have about 10 hours and 15 minutes left of reading time. So I feel like that's doable. So it's quite far into the day now, and I am still trying to catch on sleep from when I was staying at my parents' house. So I'm hoping I can stay up late tonight to read, but I've got to go food shopping later, which is kind of boring. But yes, anyways, so yeah, I have about 10 hours 15 minutes left. So I think I'm gonna pick a book, read. I'm not going to include loads of b-roll from this point onwards because this vlog will be too long. I will update you guys like what I read and how many hours it takes me and stuff like that. So yes, basically that's my big ramble about how much of a failure I am and how much this vlog sucks. It's just so chaotic and so bad, and I'm really, really sorry, and I'm also really disappointed, but at least I've finished some books, so there's that. So yes, I will chat to you guys a little bit later with some reading updates, but for now I need to get my shit together, figure out what I'm reading, and then do it. So yes, goodbye for now, and I'm sorry. so it's Jodie again from the start of the vlog, here to wrap up this vlog. So I think in total I finished 5 books during this vlog, and I made it to the 24-hour mark just about. In total I think I read for like 23 hours and such minutes. It was very, very close to 24, so I thought there was no point starting another book and hitting 24 exactly. So although I failed my own reading challenge, I did manage to read 5 books in 24 hours, which is really, really good, because I actually read like 2 full novels as well during that time, which is amazing for me because I did not realize I was capable of reading the amount of books that I did during that period of time. So doing this with the timer was just so fun, and I'm so glad that I did that. So I am going to do this again soon, but I am going to not be as ambitious and do 24 hours and make sure it's during a time where I'm not going to be busy, so I can do it properly. And I want to see as well if I can keep improving my reading speed with each time I do this. So yes, doing it with the timer was so fun. I definitely do want to do that again, but I'm just sorry that this vlog was a little bit chaotic and didn't quite go to plan, but hopefully you guys still enjoyed it. If you're still here now, pat on the back, like well done, like you're amazing. Honestly, don't know why you're still here, don't know how you're still here. Sorry. Hope you enjoyed it. Yes, I hope somehow you did enjoy it and it's not been a total waste of my life, but I have been agonizing over this vlog for way too long and I'm just so glad it's done. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. I am glad that I managed to read so much. I'm still glad that I tried to do this. I am gonna challenge myself very, very soon to do it again when I have the guts to, and I would also challenge you guys to try and do this because it is fun. Try and do a little readathon. It doesn't have to be 24 or 48 hours, it could be 10, 5, whatever. Just time yourself and challenge yourself and see how many books you can read. I also think with the timer there's a little bit less pressure because you're not trying to like read all in one day where you might be getting tired or you might have things to do or just not in the mood. Doing it with the timer, it makes sure you're in the reading mood and you're actually like physically reading for that amount of time, so it's really fun. So I challenge you, highly recommend this, it is fun to do. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video, for sticking around to the end. If you made it this far, leave a pink emoji in the comments. Let me know if you guys ever do any reading challenges or you're planning to. Let me know if you've read any of the books that I talked about in this video or if you're planning to read them. And just let me know what you've recently been reading and loving, how you're doing. Pop it in the comments, let's have a little chat. I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so yes, please feel free to do that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I upload bookish videos every week. I also do have a Patreon. That's where you can find extra videos from me. We do like a monthly buddy read. I do some reading vlogs on there and other vlogs as well. We have a Discord where we chat and we do these monthly readathons as well. So it's a really, really fun space if you guys did want to join me there. Everything else like social medias and things I've talked about will be linked down below in the description box. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're all safe and well and reading lots of good books, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!